Hey guys, this is Xander. Hope you liked the video. Comment, like, subscribe. Greetings, YouTubers. XanderMax125 here. You can call me Xander. I'm up here on the cloud. My friend John actually created a Realms account, and he was kind enough to allow me to play around on it. So this is one of the things I've been doing, building my cloud. My plan is that I'll put white and gray wool on the bottom of each of these platforms, so that when you're looking at it from below, it'll look like another cloud up in the sky. It is above the cloud line, although the clouds aren't turned on currently. Let me see if I can fix that. Video settings, clouds on, done, and back to game. There we go. Alright, I was just doing my intro, so I had my... I put all my stuff in this chest here, so I wouldn't worry about losing it. So we'll just grab a sword, a pick, and my diamond armor. I don't think that we'll need anything else. The reason I'm making this video, actually, is because I was walking around a village near spawn just yesterday, and I happened to come across, it was a desert village, and I happened to come across a dungeon, and it was a skeleton dungeon. It was kind of funny because I had set the, see, look at the clouds, sorry, mild distraction, but I had set up a lot of these nether portals so we could get around easy enough, and he said that he had a build going on around 000, so I put a nether portal there, and I was walking towards it, and it's right next to a village. And when I got to the village, I walked by this dungeon. I just see the cobblestone, and I'm like, hey, that's a dungeon, and I'm pretty sure nobody's been there. Excuse me. So, heading over to the dungeon. So, yeah, like I said, it was a skeleton dungeon. Tell you what, I should have gotten something to drink before I started recording. Now I understand why everybody's got drinks when they're recording. Alright, and here we are. Oh, and the sun's going down. So, that's the portal that I set up near 000. Pretty close right here. Close enough! Let's go down here a little bit. I'm not sure what happened to this village before I got here. It was kind of like this when I got here, so don't blame me, seriously. It's not my fault. I treat my villages with respect. Really, I'll take you to my village sometime. You know, sometimes I think that it must have just been like a bunch of creepers that happened here. I'm gonna get in before that skeleton sees me. So here we are in a nice little safe house. I could probably work on decorating a little bit in here. I'm not one for interior decoration, but I'll give it a try. I'll give it a good old college try. Now, great thing about this, the spawner is actually right out there. You can see the chiseled sandstone. That's actually directly above the spawner. So it was right next to this house. This is a naturally occurring house. So I was able to build it in a makeshift basement down here. So here we are at the spawn room. Now, this is actually an idea that I heard from, I saw Azuma do this in his Hermitcraft series, and I really liked the design, and then when I saw that this was a skeleton spawner, I was like, yes! Excellent! Sure thing. Now, I can't use this as an experience farm. This is just a bone farm. You got this. Take what you need, AFK to increase stock. This is sort of a community bone farm, just so that if anybody wants bone meal or bone, I called it boneyard. And there's my little flag. I called it boneyard over here. This sets up. I set up some redstone lamps inside there, so that we can turn it on and off. That'll be good if we ever want to set up spawners that are in this, or set up mob traps in this area, because we wouldn't want this one going at the same time as them, because it would decrease the mob cap and all that jazz. So what happens, and I'll go in there in a little bit once these guys die off, what happens is they spawn in the area, and it's a 7x7 area. I know. If it's 8x8, it's technically better, but I just couldn't be bothered to make it 8x8. I wanted to make it 7x7 because that way there'd be a center point to it, and honestly, I didn't mind losing the efficiency. It's not the most efficient, but hey, I'm not perfect either. So these chests here are attached to hoppers, and the hoppers at the top of the hoppers. I'm gonna skip back there so I can show you. I'm getting a lot of lag. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, so these hoppers up here, there's oh dear. I'm dying. I gotcha. Jeez. Set that up there so nothing drops in. So anyway, let's take a step for a second. So anyway, as you can see, there's a dropper there, and then there's also a chain of droppers, and then on the other side of the chain of droppers, there's actually redstone. You can't really see it like this, but if I do that, there's redstone torch right there. It's a torch tower, so it's your basic item elevator. But I set it to go up 3 and then over into that hopper, and as you may know, hoppers always test for hoppers below them, so that way all the items will flow down into this chest and then that. So this has got a fair amount of overflow capacity, and I can't move my... there we go. I couldn't move my mouse for a second. But it's got a nice amount of overflow, and let's see if we can take you inside to see what the inside looks like. Let's see. Okay, so this is the inside. Okay, so that's a problem. Oh, and there's a squid. There's a squid in here? Why would there be a squid in here? I don't know. There's a squid. So there's the spawner. I'll put the one block on the top. And you gotta make sure that you're doing that when you're working with these spawners, just because if one spawns up there, then it won't naturally walk off. I wonder if you put trapdoors on the sides of the spawners, if that would, if you could forego the whole putting a block on top. Because if there are trapdoors, then there's a chance that the mob will think that it's a solid block and just walk off. But I'm not sure. Oops. Do you not hear? Yes, I can make it. Yes, I made it! Ah! I made it! Oh, no, you for now. I'll come back and make sure that this is properly taken care of. Or maybe I won't. I might even forget about that. I mean, that's... I never knew it was there. Only time will tell. Anyway, I'll switch this back on. You see, down makes it dormant because that turns on the redstone lamps. Up makes it active. Because all the redstone lamps are turned off, and pretty soon we're going to hear the clicky of those things. And I realized just now realized I came all the way out here, and I don't have anything to eat. So I'm going to start trying to make my way back, and it's dark out. Of course, it's dark out. Why wouldn't it be dark out? Of course. Close that up, and oh, but the sun's coming up, so that's good. So yeah, this right here is where the spawner is. So if I stand anywhere in that house, I should be in the activate range of the spawner. So it'll be active while I'm up there. So I might actually, once I get to bed... Oh, there are 2 villager zombies right there. Hi, villagers. Oh, you're calling your friends. I see your friends. Come on, sun. Rise. Burn these guys to a crisp. So I am going to go back to the base. Oh, I suppose I could take you on a quick tour of the base. Quick tour of the base. Go back there, and we'll see that I went the wrong way. I'll grab some materials. I'm thinking of spruce wood fixtures. I don't know. I used a lot of acacia woods. I don't need that portal. I used a lot of acacia woods in my village, and yep. So I'm thinking of spruce wood materials. And it's just going to be a basic house, you know. Basic house. Something where I might put down some, like, carpet or something over the trapdoor, so if somebody doesn't know that it's there, then it'll be a secret. Yeah! Do you like my garden? I made it just for you. So, this is the main platform. This platform actually started over in this corner, and what I did was I found an area that I liked, and I wanted to... I don't really like bothering the environment sometimes. At least that was my goal here, not bothering the environment too much. There's some netherrack there that I used to cover up the creeper hole. Silly me. Ooh, I still need food. So I made this platform first, and what I did to make it is I pillared up a full stack of blocks so that I'd be up at this height. And then I just started making the pyramid. I didn't have a silk touch pick at that time, so I couldn't bring grass up. So what I did is I actually created a chain of dirts, just zigzagging all the way up from the ground to up here, so that grass could be brought up here. And I actually used that grass here, and I made it travel over to that platform over there. And actually, I think I actually put the grass in this platform over here. And then after that, I got a silk touch pick, so I could actually put grass blocks in the rest of the platforms, and that made it so much easier. This is something that I think a lot of people don't have, but they should have: a chest right next to your nether portal that has some food in it. Because then, if you get to your nether portal and you realize I don't have food, you can just grab your food, and you're good to go. So let's see. Put the rotten flesh up. There we go. So, main platform, right here. Over here is my tree farm. Now, originally this was set up as a one-width structure. I've been adding a second layer on the bottom of it. It's kind of hard because I've got to place blocks going up. So I'm going to be replacing all these torches with the pumpkins. So this is my tree farm. In addition to that, over here I've got my own custom cactus farm. It's not the fastest thing in the world, but hey, if I ever need a stack of cactus, it's good for it. And it's an automatic farm, so as long as I'm in the area, it goes through. And then over here, I have my sugarcane farm. Once again, pretty simple, pretty standard. All of those, there are hoppers down there, and all the drops flow into this. And this one over here. This one's always a little bit higher, and that's because there's an extra hopper going to that one, because I couldn't split a single hopper two ways. The method that I've got for harvesting this is actually a daylight sensor. It's just a really simple circuit. You could probably take a screenshot and just clear that out. It's a really simple daylight sensor circuit, and what you do is on the left side you've got a full repeater into a comparator. Set the comparator into minus mode, and then take a redstone off the right side of the solar panel into a repeater set to its fullest delay, and into another piece of redstone into the comparator. There, I lost the word for a second. Now the great thing about this is it's like a 1x6 double tick pulse if you've got access to the daylight. Alright, so 2 by 6 by 1 double tick pulse, actually. So it all goes into this, like two pulses go into this block, that goes to this line, which I think activates the torch tower. Yep, it's the torch tower. I like my torch towers. But that activates the torch tower, which then activates all of the... Ooh, boy, I almost fell off. All of the pistons at once. They all push in. The water then goes down into the center. And I just realized it's raining again. It was raining a second ago. It's raining now. This is Percival Pig. Percival Pig is the first inhabitant of the cloud. Before him, I didn't have anybody up here. So, hello, Percival. You are such a cute pig. For these towers here, that's actually a melon tower right there. That's based off of another Assumavoid staple, his melon and pumpkin towers. There's the melon tower. Over there is the pumpkin tower. Alright, so these ones I've got set up to... this is a silent hopper timer. I forget who put this out. I know I've got it in my test world. So if worse comes to worse, I can just go into my test world and I can find out who that was. Gosh, I think it's like Gizmo something or other. Oh gosh, this is going to drive me crazy. Hold on for just a second. We are going to go into the test world. Got it over here in my redstone world. Is that it? That's it. Okay. That's your basic hopper timer with a redstone, with a solid redstone block as the power source. Over here, it was it was Tidusur Minecraft. Tidusur Minecraft, and he was the one that I saw the video on this for. It's a really nice design. It's got 3 different outputs that you can, well actually 4 different outputs that you can use with it. I kept it in my world because eventually I'll be able to hook it into some of the other things and just have one central hopper timer that I can use. So back to the other world. We were gathering materials to go and spruce up that room. Oh, I am so hilarious. So hilarious. So I shall go down into my room of many chests. And we'll be able to... I love it. This floor is like just above cloud level. Oh, it looks so beautiful. So beautiful. And that down there is Cactus Gulch. If you like this video, give me a shout out and comment and just be like, hey, we want to see Cactus Gulch, and I will take you down to Cactus Gulch. It's a little village restoration project that I'm working on. So anyway, I'm going to grab the stuff that I need, and I'll see you in a minute. Gonna have to rebuild some of these houses, at least patch up the place and make it look a little bit better. But here it is. Little store, bones and arrows. So we'll go around the front part first, and yeah, move around from there. So here's the front door. Nice little item frames with the with sandstone half slabs. I decided since everything else is sandstone. Nice little street light there. I put the pumpkins in the ground, and that really lights up the ground area, so it prevents a lot of spawns. And my theory is the more pumpkin the better, because personally I like the pumpkins, and yeah. So we'll go inside just as the sun is setting. And as I said, I was going to use spruce for this place. Spruce! So I did everything in spruce. So we've got the spruce wood door, nice little table right here, a few paintings, nice carpet. I decided to go with the blue and red carpet because that's what color the carpet is down in the bone area, bone collecting area. And in here we've got a nice little bedroom. Then I got desk, waste paper basket right there. Nice desk. A little bit of storage. In case you want to put something in storage while you're sleeping here. I did this little thing with the lights, so at night you could just, you know, flip that switch and boop, and I'm just gonna go to bed. Oh, so nice. Turn on the light again. And then I left the. I wanted to hide this trap door, but I can't seem to do it and still be able to access the trap door. I even tried putting a button like right there so the trap door would open. So maybe if I was standing on it, but it wouldn't work with the carpet. So right now the trapdoor is exposed, but that's okay. Like I said, it's a community farm, so I don't want it to be completely hidden. And I checked this a second ago, but I didn't do anything with it. So here we are. This is what I've made while I've been working at making the house upstairs. So that's 4 stacks of bones, well, almost 5 stacks of bones, and then just over 4.5 stacks of arrows. So I won't need to make arrows or kill skeletons for bones. There'd be no shortage of bone meal thanks to this little thing. So I hope that you guys have liked the video. And if you do, be sure to leave a comment saying, hey man, keep making those videos. If you got any suggestions for how I can make these videos better, you be sure to leave those in the comments as well. I think I'm going to sign off here and AFK at the farm here so I can keep building that stockpile. Got to use that surplus storage somewhere, you know. So, you guys have a great night or day or whenever you're watching this video. Consider leaving a like and consider subscribing, and we will catch you next time. See you guys later. Bye bye.